shoot, my mask. Sorry about that, guys. My bad. My bad. Welcome to my movie shelf, for today's topic of choice, Mortal Kombat 95. It was directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, who also did Soldier, Event Horizon, the first Alien vs. Predator, and 4 of the Resident Evil movies. Google tells me it was released to the big screens on July 13th of 1995. It stars Robin Shou, Christopher Lambert, Cary-Hiroyuki Tagawa, Bridget Wilson, Lyndon Ashby, Talisa Soto, and the late Trevor Goddard. The spoiler-free plot is as follows. With help from the god of lightning, Lord Raiden, a predestined group of Earth's mightiest warriors must stand together against all odds and fight in a tournament called Mortal Kombat to protect our realm from invasion by Shang Tsung and his roster of fighters that are attempting to claim our world for their emperor. I always thought Robin Shou was going to be in more big Hollywood movies after he filmed Mortal Kombat and Beverly Hills Ninja back to back, but it never really seemed to happen. Bridget Wilson does her job efficiently as a stubborn yet deadly specialist, Sonya Blade. Jean-Claude Van Damme was originally cast as Johnny Cage, but contractually had to drop out to do act in the Street Fighter movie instead. And though Ashby certainly is no Jean-Claude, he's still great at embodying that pompous aura of Mr. Cage we love so much. The camaraderie between the heroes is a backbone of the film, especially with Lou and Johnny, and Christopher Lambert's rendition of the sassy Thunder God Lord Raiden is an absolute blast to watch. Just like in the games, the Scorpion character is voiced by Mortal Kombat co-creator Ed Boon, and there is a cameo for Jax near the start, but it's of the blink and you'll miss it kind, so keep an eye out for it. And Cary-Hiroyuki Tagawa is basically perfect as the emotionally manipulative yet physically threatening lunatic known as Shang Tsung. At the time, Goro was one of the most expensive mechanical animatronics used on screen, yet would constantly break down, causing delays, earning it the nickname Diva from members of the cast. His voice was done by the extremely talented Kevin Michael Richardson, who you've definitely heard before if you're a fan of animation, even if you don't realize it. And it truly is a shame we never got a proper sequel with the same cast and crew. Steven Spielberg was supposed to have a cameo, but after a scheduling conflict, they had to replace him with a similar looking actor. The soundtrack legitimately crushed it. I knew a bunch of people that owned it, including myself, and it was so popular, it actually got a spin-off record based off of some of the music. According to Wikipedia, it was the first EDM record to receive platinum certification in the United States, but I couldn't confirm that, so take that how you will. As for the CGI, it's kind of all over the place. There's some that's decent enough for the time, and some that's an absolute mess. But thankfully, the costume design is really solid. My two favorites being Sub-Zero and Scorpion, so simple, yet so memorable. Now, for some of the fights. Ones that I personally enjoyed most were Sonya vs. Kano, Sub-Zero vs. Liu Kang, and of course, Scorpion vs. Johnny Cage. But during the Reptile vs. Liu Kang fight, Robin Shou actually fractured 2 of his ribs during a stunt that they decided to include in the actual scene. So I usually think test screenings are overrated, but here's a case where they weren't. They actually went back and extended the Johnny Cage vs. Scorpion fight and added the battle between Liu Kang and Reptile, which was definitely the right call. Even with all the deaths and fatalities, the movie never goes into full-on blood and gore, and it ends in a typical 90s flick fashion where you'll see it coming, but enjoy it anyways. The Blu-ray does include an animated short film that's supposedly a prequel, though that's highly debatable. Mortal Kombat: The Journey Begins is a mix of terrible 2D and atrocious 3D animation. Also, I'm pretty sure that if you stare at the water long enough, it gives you a brain tumor. Wait, is that why I am the way I am? Before we finish him, remember to like the video and subscribe for more reviews. Comment down below what you thought of it, and what's your favorite video game movie. So on the scale of yes, maybe, or no, is Mortal Kombat 95 even worth watching? Maybe, with a hard lean towards yes. In my opinion, it's the best Mortal Kombat media made to date and has to be in the running for best video game movie ever made. It really needs a 4K release for nostalgic people like me and the next generation of viewers as well. Anyways, you should always watch a trailer and decide for yourself, so I linked one in the description. Thanks for watching, and be well, fellow combatants. If you enjoyed this video, you can click here for my previous review. Thanks for watching.